Okay guys, so this is the setup that I was talking about. We got a good solid, brace down here. I've got several layers of pine bark, old rotten kind of pine bark that was sloughing off of a tree. And I've got a couple of pieces of juniper, red cedar. And they're roughly, forearm size, pieces or something like that. And it's going to give me, hopefully, a good little shelter. I'm just going to cut this wick up again. There we go. And it's going to give me a good little shelter for my candle to lay right down in here in the V. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bottle of water and I am going to pour it all over my kindling. It's super dry out here, so it would be a really easy demonstration to do it with dry sticks. Anybody could see that would work, but I'd like to just make it a little more difficult, so, and kind of simulate what I'm talking about and why this technique is useful. So pour out all that water on there, let that sit there, and then we'll go ahead and light this candle up. And I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to set it on this log here just to keep it from punching through my platform. There we go. Alright, now we'll stick that back in place. And I've got a good, maybe an inch or so out from the one brace. And then I'll just take this wet kindling and I'll just kind of pile it right up over the top like that, all at once. I don't need to, I don't need to do anything really special or anything like that. You just want to make sure that it gets down over it where it can actually start to dry that all out and everything and catch it on fire. Then eventually it's going to take a little time, but that's the beauty of this, is you've got a candle that's going to burn for quite a long time. You don't have to be in any hurry or anything like that. And the other cool part is, once you've got it lit and the fire's going, you pull that candle out and you can still use it later on. It's not a you don't have to let it burn all up or anything like that. So we'll just let this sit here and let this sit and get going. I may have to turn this or adjust it a little bit. Oops, went out. Let me relight this. I snuffed it out when I was moving it. I'll let the camera continue to run so nobody thinks I'm pulling a fast one on them or anything like that. Okay. Just gonna fray this wick out a little bit. Hold still. There we go. Alright, let me put this back in here. Kind of want to make sure it's protected. I'll put it out maybe 2 inches this time so it can get to the kindling a little bit better. And I'll just pile it right over the top. Kind of want to make sure that the candles, flames, is licking the tinder there. I think last time I had it maybe a little too high. I don't know. And kind of a basic fire kit. I don't really carry a real complicated fire kit normally. Um, Cotton balls and Vaseline and a candle is, really all you need in most situations. Now, a lot of guys like to carry multiple things and all that kind of stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that if you want to carry more stuff. But as far as the bare essentials and what you actually need, those two things and a ferro rod will pretty much get everything done. Alright, it looks like it's getting close to going. I have to put it out again. Just drying that wet kindling out there. Obviously, in a situation, if you could do a split wood fire and get heartwood shavings or something along those lines, then that would be a potential way to do it too. I'm not saying this is like the best way to, light a wetwood fire or anything like that. It's just another method, another different type of tinder, that kind of thing. As that melts away, you might need to scoot it in a little bit as the candle melts. And it looks like it's really trying to go here. It probably will pretty quick. I did another video on lighting a wet wood fire, and I just used one or two cotton or Vaseline soaked cotton balls, and it really takes kind of a long time to get it going. You got to really trust that your tinder is going to burn a long time, because when you're dealing with really soaked tinder, you just got to be patient. You ideally want to find as dry as you can, but sometimes you just don't have anything that dry, and that is where having a really good long-lasting tinder is going to help you out a lot. Alright, I think I can see some kindling getting going there. I don't know. It's definitely trying. And again, you guys saw me just pour a whole bottle of water on there, so. There we go. Looks like we've got some of the kindling going now, and it'll probably burst into flames here where you guys can see it pretty quick. Going pretty well. If you needed to, if it was really windy, you could even put another wind block, over on this side. I mean, it just depends what your circumstances are and all that kind of stuff. Okay guys, I don't want this video to run too long, so you can kind of see how this stuff is going there. I'm going to go ahead and pull the candle out. That way I can, save that for later on, or another fire, or whatever the case may be. And as you can see, this fire is burning on its own. So I don't need to have that down there anymore. I probably could have pulled it out a little while ago, but anyhow guys, that is just kind of a quick demo on how to do that, how to light a fire with the candle. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. As always, I definitely appreciate it when you click the thumbs up button, when you share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And don't forget to live the 6 Ps. Prior preparation prevents poor performance. What do you think is the best sort of tinder for lighting a wet wood fire? Let me know that down in the comments below. Take it easy, guys.